Drags her down a laneway off the Huang.
This is such a bad idea.
She's great.
Venturing down these alleyways is what you would think. But this is his story.
Well, this laneway I feel speaks to a lot of Melbourne culture.
Degraves Street is a really fun, vibrant area.
My impression in this alleyways, they're great.
Tourists, lots of tourists and visitors come every day.
Very busy, good business.
In Melbourne, you're inspired by the graffiti, so there's lots of graffiti, fabulous coffee, and then a variety of different cuisines where you can grab food. So lots of there's a great Vietnamese place, Chinese, Japanese, and then bagels, of course, very Melburnian.
Have you seen changes in this laneway through the past half a decade?
The last 2 years during COVID, they renovated this arcade.
A lot of the designs are taken from old techniques. So, for example, this range is a 16th century style binding. It's done in modern day, but it's done with 16th century style techniques.
They remove all the antique the features in the arcade. So now it's a dull white box. And the floor is terrible, and so people scattered, don't come as much here. So we have much less traffic.
So much less traffic would mean less business for you as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a good change for the store.
It was a very bad change.
It certainly has become more full, and it's become renowned as a little bit of an iconic destination in Melbourne. It wasn't like that when we first opened. It was merely just a laneway, a thoroughfare between the station and Collins Street. But it has got its own identity very much so now, and it's got a real European feel.
I believe laneways, especially in cities, lots of popular cities, sort of link people's lives together because it's this idea of exploration and finding something new and feeling like as an individual you have an attachment to something perhaps no one else does. But also I do find that out of all the Australian cities, Melbourne is most unique to have these interesting laneways and subcultures, whilst other cities in Australia are more so lane to.
What is your store set?
We're a stationery store, so we're a little piece of Florence in Melbourne. All our products are handmade in our workshop in Florence.
Jewelry.
Are these like modern jewelry or antique jewelry?
No, modern jewelry.
Mainly sells accessories and then women's clothing.
How long have you been working on this alleyway?
Me, it's 6 years.
The store's been around for 18 years.
So I've been here, it'll be 21 years.
Would you recommend them to this laneway over there?
Oh, for the food?
For the food and like the attraction?
Yes.
Definitely, yeah. I think it shows a nice sense of Melbourne's cafe culture and also... Yeah, they call them laneways, and there's quite a few special laneways and arcades. This one, I think, is known for the good coffee and good ice cream.
That is really interesting.